at the end of the 80s, 1989 in December, I did the top 100 songs of the 80s. And you were the female with 3 or 4 number ones for the 80s.
Oh, that's good.
And you were awarded the female vocalist of the 80s.
Oh, wow.
Now, you did all these big songs. There was a song you did that to this day, when I hear it, I feel so bad.
You feel so bad?
Yeah.
Why?
It's a song about give my husband a message. Because I saw myself there. I was right there. I felt so bad as a man. I felt guilty.
What, you cheated on your wife?
You're on TV. We are divorced now.
You cheated on your wife.
I saw myself there. I remember a night I got a call just like that. So it was my favorite song, really. One of my favorite songs.
It really hit a chord for you.
Yeah, it did. Now,
I think Mikey Bennett wrote that one.
Mikey Bennett?
Yes.
I'll get to him soon.
Very good songwriter. Very good songwriter.
You, after a while, you kind of kept out of the spotlight.
Huh?
Yeah,
I kept out.
Well,
I've always been trying to be in it.
2 years, we didn't hear anything much about JC Lodge until...
Probably not my choice or anything to do with me. But
by 1988,
yeah,
you came back. Now, I personally want to say this to you. Is it Telephone Love? Telephone Love is a song that opened the door for dancehall music to be embraced by hip-hop.
I've heard people say that.
By urban music.
Yeah.
Because that song, it was a different song. One of the few times African Americans was really going for a Jamaican bass, no American nothing to it. It was just a straight up Jamaican song.
Yeah.
And you've been told this before.
Yeah, I have heard that before. Yeah.
So,
I mean, I wasn't on spot, so I need people to give me that feedback.
Yeah, and when you heard that this song really opens the door for dancehall into the hip hop market, what did you think?
Well, that's an honor, isn't it, to achieve that? That's great. But it's not down to me alone. I mean, yes, I've contributed to it with my vocals and my interpretation of the song. But of course, Mikey Bennett and Hopeton Lindo and Gussie Clark, who produced it and got all the musicians in and got the excellent Stephen Stanley, the engineer, and so it's everybody coming together.
The rhythm, though, from what I was told, the rhythm was made specifically for Gregory Isaacs.
It was for Rumors.
For Rumors.
Yes.
And whose idea was it to throw you on a big, strong rhythm like that?
Throw me on like
throw
that.
you on it, and you ended up being the biggest of all the songs on that rhythm. Whose idea was it?
The thing is that we had done an album with Gussie before called I Believe in You.
Okay.
And Bob Andy had written the title track. And this was a lovely song, very sentimental and, pretty melody and all that. And yes, I liked aspects of that project, but at that time I'd reached a point where I wanted to not just be seen as this lovebird, which a lot of Jamaican producers like to call the ladies with the sweet voices, and yes, here's another lovebird. I wanted to brook out from a lovebird.
And this gave you the opportunity.
No, so Errol and I, we both were of like mind, and we said to Gussie, look, that project, it had some good songs and all that, but can't we get something with a bit more edge, something with a bit more of a dancehall flavor? And him said, all right, let me see what we can do. So he had his team of writers, and then when that rhythm came along, Rumors rhythm, he thought, well, I could go on this, and it had a bit more of an edge to it, more of an urban feel. So then Mikey and Hopeton, and I don't know what role Carlton Hines had in it, but his name is
probably one of the co-writers.
Yeah. So they came up with this song, and when it was presented to me, I was in the studio the day, and they just had a piece of it, and they said, we have this tune, just go around the mic and sing a piece of this. And I said, but if it's not finished yet, just finish it first. No, man, just sing up, we just want to hear, how it's going to feel.
Give them inspiration.
Yeah, so I went around and I did this thing, and I was in my mind, I was thinking, I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure this works for me. But I sang it, and then they gave me what they had, and then later on, you know, more of it.
So you weren't the first
I wasn't
person.
sold on it first.
For the rhythm, you were almost like the last person to go on it then. Since it was broken up into...
Yeah, I don't know if I was the last
They
one,
had 2 albums out of it, so most likely...
I don't know where I came in that,
right,
you know,
right.
list, but it took me a while to get into it, because I remember at the time Admiral Bailey had a tune, Jump Up.
Oh, yes.
And I really loved that, and that's the kind of rhythm I was imagining being. I don't know how it would have suited
edgy.
me, but yeah, but that's what I was thinking of. So this Rumours rhythm wasn't coming, you know, wasn't sounding like it in the vein that I was thinking of. But I eventually, you know, I kind of tried to make the song feel more like me, you know. So I did my little adaptations, maybe in the melody or whatever. And
I remember when it hit the chart in New York, and it hit the chart based on local sales, local requests. It was on the local chart. Then it dropped out of the #1 position, went down maybe 8, 9, and then WBLS picked up the song.
Right.
They normally, these urban stations, they will see what's happening over here, and then they say, it was so massive in the ethnic market
that they couldn't ignore it.
They couldn't ignore it.
Right.
And once they picked it up, it's like starting all over again.
Yeah,
new sales, new...
Yeah.
That even Sony had to bring in Shabba to do a piece and with you.
Yeah.
Telephone Love and whatever, him coming with his part.
Yeah.
That song there to me is either your first signature song or it's your second signature song.
I'd call it the second signature because
Someone Loves You on it will always be.
Hasn't died.
Hasn't died.
Yeah.
The success of Telephone Love led to major labels came knocking at your door.
Yeah.
And you went with?
Tommy Boy Records. Yeah. Which was a rap label. But we decided to go with them because they had somebody working with them in A&R called Ed Strickland.
Oh yeah, I remember that name.
Yeah, and he was so enthusiastic about me and that record and what we could do together. And you know, Errol had a good chat with him, and yeah, he took us to the label, and they liked what we were saying and what we had to show, and yeah. So
how many albums you did for them?
1 album.
And the album was?
1 album. It was called Home Is Where the Hurt Is, named after
and that was another...
Sorry, wrong mistake. Not called Home Is Where it was called Tropic of Love. Tropic of Love. Okay. Yeah. But Home Is Where the Hurt Is was the track that they released as a single from that album.
Now, I know you are very talented, not just as a songwriter, singer, but I remember you had a very popular television show in Jamaica.
Oh, yeah.
It was geared towards children.
Yes,
it was children.
Educational but fun for children.
Right.
Yeah. Sing and Learn.
What, that was the name of it?
Yeah, Sing and Learn.
What was your intention with that television program?
Well, it was based on, it was Errol and I that produced it together, and it was based really on some songs that we had done for children, and packaged in 3 different cassettes. At the time it was on cassette, called Sing and Learn, and it was for ages, say, from 4 up to about 10.
4 to 10.
Yeah, and they were all educational songs, but done in a fun way, and the musical arrangements were covered all sorts of genres, because we saw how children reacted to music and how they learned. The songs that they heard on the radio, they picked them up like that.
That
so we thought,
true.
well, you know, if we put messages that we want, you know, things about social etiquette and things like that to music, then they should pick that up just as quickly, you know.
Let me ask you this. Did you know you had broken a lot of hearts when the show went off the air?
Oh, it broke our heart, that's for sure.
No, you know that though. You know, a lot of people were heartbroken when that show, because at that time the only exposure they had of a children's show was Louise Bennett.
Yes, Ring Ding.
And Romper Room or something like that. Ring Ding.
Yeah.
And Jamaica haven't seen another one since.
Yeah, they haven't. I don't know.
No, not that I know of.
Yeah,
not
I haven't
that I
heard
know
of any. Yeah.
At the concert the other day, here in South Florida, I've heard so many women had come to me in the industry, singers, who, when you were performing, says things to me like, "That's my idol, that's my influence," and I know you must have had yours.
Yeah.
Because we all influence
each other. Yes.
Who were your early influences?
Well, in Jamaica, as women, it would have been the I3s.
I3s.
They were the main ones.
Right.
Yeah.
And outside of Jamaica?
Outside of Jamaica, well, I love R&B. I mean, there are just so many artists in R&B. And even in Jamaica, it wasn't just the female artists that were my influences. Of course, Dennis Brown and Bob Marley and John Holt and, you know, Delroy and people like that. But outside of that, R&B, wow, all those soul groups, just too many to mention. But the ones that I really loved were the Moments, Delphonics. Yes.
You're a group girl, huh?
I know, and the Delphonics. Yeah, lots of the groups. For some reason, I really love the groups.
Was Shy Lights on the list?
Shy Lights, yes, but Delphonics and the Moments.
And the Moments.
Earth, Wind and Fire.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, they still give me goosebumps.
When I came down here to Florida from New York, 2003, one of the albums that the station had that was getting a lot of plays was the country.
Oh, my album?
Your album?
Oh, yes, Reggae Country.
Reggae Country.
Yes.
You had 2 volumes.
Yes, I did those with Jetstar in it.
And we were just hoping you were just gonna continue for a while because there's a song out there, Free and Single.
Oh, yes. Single and female.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why did you stop doing that series? You did 2 volumes. And
It was actually okay at Jetstar. Danny Ray was their right hand man, and we met him in Jamaica. We told him that we were going to relocate to England, and he said, "Oh, I'm at Jetstar, you know. So when you come, check in on me." So we did, and it was they that came up with the concept of doing reggae country music, and I thought, oh, here we go again. I can't put Someone Loves You Honey to bed. I've been categorized, I've been put in this box. You are a reggae country singer, and I was trying to break away from that, which is why I was interested in a more dancehall-y kind of flavor. Anyway, it was being offered. I love music. It was still going to involve reggae. You know, Danny allowed me some freedom on the project as well. He allowed me to choose the material. So we went with it, and we ended up doing Reggae Country 1 and 2.
You had a big comeback in 2021, at least here in America.
Yeah.
And a lot of people just say JC's back. And you had a big tune, Over.
Yeah.
#1 in New York.
Ironically called Over when I'm trying to show that I'm not over.
And people are on the radio station still asking, where is JC Lodge?
No.
When are we gonna have
more? It's coming. It's coming. It's not over. It's definitely coming. Yeah. Okay. We have much more to come.
Now that the pandemic, how did you spend your 2 years in the pandemic?
You know what? You know what saved me during the pandemic? Musically? Specials. I got so many dub plates. I can't understand how many sounds are there in the world. It's like limitless amount of sounds.
Good.
Because when you think, okay, I've done a batch there now, I couldn't possibly have more sounds who don't have a JC Lodge special. And then you get another batch. You're like, wow.
And you have a huge catalog. Yes. What are the songs that they want in the plate?
Well, of course, Telephone Love and Someone Loves You Honey. Then they ask for Make It Up to You, More Than I Can Say.
You Can Dance.
I've done You Can Dance because in Brazil that's very big. You Can Dance. Tell me some more. I've done Loving You a bit. Since You Came Into My Life.
Wow.
I did a duet with Sugar Miner.
I've heard it.
Love Me Baby.
Love
I did a duet with Tiger.
Right.
Yeah.
And you mentioned Brazil, quickly. Where is your, and I know some artists don't like to answer this question, but where do you get the best reception in terms of audience participation, and where do you get the best reception?
So far, I would say between Japan and the Polynesian market.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Those are the people that in the audience, they're going wild.
Right.
And you feel like, hey, these people are going on like some big rock star or something.
You've been back to Japan how many times?
We went there 7 times.
7 times?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah.
I remember I got a call from Pam Hall because she was supposed to do an interview with me. And she was like, she just got a call, she have to fly out because she have to meet you, then go on to Japan. How was that? How was that for you? Pam has been a very close friend.
Yes. Yes.
And when you get that little roast, you can't Pam.
Yeah, we help each other out.
Yeah, nice.
Yes.
So now that you're out now, are we gonna be seeing more of you in the USA?
Definitely. The show is not over yet.
Okay.
I'm just in the middle.
In the middle. So we can expect maybe a North American tour or something
Yeah, well, I
similar.
hope some of the promoters are going to see this and they'll realize I'm still here. I'm still alive.
Still here,
I'm still kicking. And, you know, check me out, you know. I'm willing and
in
able.
your final few minutes, for young girls, because I know it's, you know, we all know it's male dominated. It's kind of getting better now for female singers.
Is it?
Yeah, it is getting better. You look around,
if you say so.
You look around, you see a few of them. Yeah.
Notice the word.
An increased amount. The number one song right now is by Sugar. She's with Donovan Jermaine, Penthouse. She had a song called Dear Mr. Government. You have Tanya Stevens out there. Sidella Marley's coming out.
Yeah.
What word of encouragement do you have for them?
Not for those ladies. They don't need my encouragement.
Just
you
young
mean
people.
young ones?
Yeah.
What can I say to encourage them? I mean, if you have a passion to sing reggae, then, you know, go for it. But I wouldn't say it's an easy road, because you are going to have, you know, you can make the product and, you know, make sure that you've got the best musicians and producer and all that to make your product great. But then you've got the problem of, how do I get my product exposed? Right. So I think there are people who would probably help me with that. I don't think I've got the answers. But obviously making a video is a good start, and, you know, getting that up on YouTube. And all the other platforms that young people know about more than me to expose. But there's still an issue with that, even when you are on all the platforms, because I'm here to say my stuff is on all the platforms. I've got videos on YouTube, no shortage of that. It's still a struggle to reach people, to let them know I've got a new product out, check it out. You know, there's still that issue. And living in the UK, I think, has not helped, because there, a lot of the record stores closed.
Just like here.
Jetstar was the main producer and distributor. They've gone.
Right. And so it's a harder road now.
It's a harder road. And mainstream radio in the UK, they don't play reggae. Not as a rule.
Unfortunately.
Exception. Yeah. So here, maybe they've got more of a chance in the States. I don't know. I've never really lived here to that extent.
People like myself that still do it.
This is the guy to help you out with the exposure. With the exposure. So when you get your product and it's crisp, this is the man. Find Clinton Lindsay.
All right, listen, JC, we could go on and on.
Yeah.
In the history between us, and so many things to talk about. But I want to thank you for passing through.
Thank you so much for having me, for actually collecting me and bringing me here.
Yeah, you know? I hope you will find a way.
The full show.
I hope you will find a way back to South Florida in the very near future.
Of course. Well.
Listen, and when I come to England,
yes,
I've been there once.
Only once?
Yeah. Oh. I'll give you guys a call.
Definitely, don't leave us out.
No, I won't. So that's it. Want to thank JC Lodge for passing through right here on Reflections with Clinton Lindsay. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we get to the other stuff.
This is Nigel Blair from BMG Tax and Accounting Services. Whether you're a small business owner, a manager at a medium-sized corporation, or a self-employed freelancer, the team at BMG Tax and Accounting Services is here for you. We offer comprehensive bookkeeping and tax services designed to keep your finances in check. Keeping track of your finances takes a fair amount of time, energy, and patience, and you probably have a lot of other things on your plate. So don't struggle to keep up with all that number crunching and paperwork. Our bookkeeping services are designed to make your life easier so you can focus on what you do best. At BMG, we're dedicated to client satisfaction, and we're prepared to go the extra miles to earn your business and trust. We pride ourselves on attention to detail in all that we do, and we're ready to put our skills and knowledge to work for you. For more information about our services or to schedule a consultation,
come make me tell you about the things them way I want, sir. Back in the days when the dancehall used to warm, sir. When Clint and Lindsay used to bust them, make them go on, sir.
Okay, I hope you enjoyed that interview with JC Lodge. Really something. And very enlightening. And when we come back, we're going to be taking a look at the South Florida Top 25 with TC right here on Reflections with Clinton Lindsay.
What's happening? Welcome to another beautiful day to do the countdown, which is compiled by veteran broadcaster Mr. Clinton Lindsay. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here to count down the 25 most played songs in South Florida. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the 25 most played songs in your state.
Now, here, almost.
Checking in at number 25 this week, a brand new entry to the chart. It is Baby Don't Do It, Now I Know by Glenn Washington. Checking in at number 24, another new entry, Jah Shall Wipe Away All Tears by Carleen Davis. Number 23 this week, Cornerstone by the Marley Brothers. This song peak position was number 2. Coming in at number 22 this week, Jah Is In My Corner by Black I Am with Kabaka Pyramid. Number 21, It Is No Secret by Derek Scott. Number 20, 10 Million by Ricky General. Number 19, These Arms by Ginger. Number 18 this week, I Need You by Audley Rowland. Number 17, Cover Me Jah by West Rock. Number 16 this week, See You In Your Arms, the remake by Kashif Lindo. Number 15, Leave the Door Open by Anthony Cruz. Number 14 this week, Bad For Me by Sophia Brown. Number 13, Turn Up the Music by Anthony B. Number 12, Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood by Sidella Marley. Number 11, Change by Skip Marley. And now, here's a synopsis of the top 10 most played songs on the South Florida Top 25 Reggae Chart Countdown. After spending 15 weeks on the chart, this song checked in last week at number 7, moved 3 places down the chart to be your number 10 song this week. It is Import Corruption by Paul Elliott on the Stronger Productions record label. This song peak position was number 3.
Corruption, wouldn't stop each other more than food. Make the little youth of my axe road.
This song checked in at number 11 last week, moved 2 places up the chart to be your number 9 song this week. It is The Wranglin' with Dean Fraser, Ernie Wranglin', and Big Youth on the Todd's record label. Mr. E.R. and Mr. D.F.
See you walk the song and need a real coming down with me no matter what the world ever.
This one is moving. After spending 7 weeks on the chart last week, it checked in at the number 10 spot. This week, it moved 2 places up the chart to be your number 8 song. It is Queen by Nadine Sutherland on the Oyim Records label.
Queen, they now see your crown. They don't know half what went down. You earn every diamond of your head.
This next song registered at the number 5 spot last week, moved 2 places down the chart to be your number 7 song this week. It is Get Up and Dance by Al Anthony on the Working Class Music record label.
I see you sitting there all night with your beautiful eyes shining so bright, listening to the beat that sounds so sweet. Would you mind if I sit beside you?
This song has been in the chart for 15 weeks. Last week, it checked in at the number 3 spot, moved 3 places down the chart to be your number 6 song this week. It is Dear Mr. Government by Sugar on the Penthouse record label. Its peak position was number 2.
Argument done.
Hello, Mr. Government. This is a call from the ghetto. Please don't forget, say poor people elect you. Things down here is not so great, but we are try hold their feet with empty plates.
This song is a mover. After being on the chart for 7 weeks, last week it checked in at the number 9 spot, moved 4 places up the chart to be your number 5 song this week. It is So I Can Love You by Novelty on the Melody Production /NCMG/Sony record label. After being on the chart for 15 weeks, this song remained at the number 1 spot for an entire month, which is 4 weeks. Ladies and gentlemen, last week it checked in at your number 2 spot, moving 2 places down the chart to be your number 4 song this week. It is TikTok, I'm Coming by Hezron on the Tots record label. After spending 8 weeks on the chart last week, this song checked in at the number 6 spot, moving 3 places up the chart to be your number 3 song this week by 3 hardcore female. It is Diamond in the Suns with Tanya Stevens, Sidella Marley, and Diana King on the Todd's record label.
She just sits there crying. Nobody hears her though. And her hope, it isn't dying, no. She gave up on it years ago.
Last week, this song checked in at the number 4 spot, moved 2 places up the chart to be your number 2 song this week. It is Shaggy with Minanu on the Ranch record label. And now, here's your number 1 song on the South Florida Top 25 Reggae Chart Music Countdown. This song has been on the chart for 11 weeks. Last week, it checked in at number 1, making it the 2nd week in a row your number 1 song. It is Empress Unique with Sweet Vibrations on the Working Class Music record label.
Music is a sweet vibration. It's the music right now that's healing our nation. In spite of all
guys, it's me again, Empress Unique. I had to come back. I have to tell you guys thank you so very much. It's such a sweet vibration right now, knowing that you guys kept me in the #1 spot for 2 weeks in a row. I thank you all so much for your love and support. All my radio personality, podcasters, management team, Mr. Clinton Lindsay, Flexx FM, all the people that's been on this journey with me and pushing this song. I thank you, I thank you, I thank you. Much love.
Record label.
There you have it. For the second week in a row, Empress Unique holding down the #1 spot here in South Florida. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you want Empress Unique to remain at the #1 spot, keep on subscribing, keep on sharing, keep on requesting her song, and see if next week she will remain at the #1 spot. Only one way to find out is to keep it locked right here to Reflection. We'll be right back to count down the Foundation Radio Network Top 30 Music Countdown.
Okay, thank you very much, TC. And again, congratulations to Empress Unique, her second week at #1. Coming up next, the top 30, the Foundation Radio Network top 30 chart after this break.
Mr. Lindsay, it's now time to take a look at the 30 most requested, most played, most streamed songs in the boroughs of New York City. Simply mean we're going to take a look at the Foundation Radio Network Top 30 Music Countdown. Now, here's a look at the 30 most streamed, most played, most requested songs in all the boroughs of New York.
Checking in at number 30 this week, a brand new entry to the chart. It is Nothing Can Justify by Kalia. Coming in at number 29, another new entry, When I'm Back on My Feet Again by Jody and Pantry. Number 28, another brand new entry, Jah Shall Wipe Away All Tears by veteran Carlene Davis. Number 27, Collyweed by the ATF Band. Number 26 this week, Original Rhythm by the Groundation featuring Israel Foundation and the Abyssinians. Number 25, I Care About You, Xanadu. Number 24 this week, Skank by Warrior King. Checking in at number 23, Queen by Nadine Sutherland. Number 22, Jah Is in My Corner, featuring Black I Am with Kabaka Pyramid. Number 21 this week, It Is No Secret by Derek Scott. Number 20, 10 Million by Ricky General. Number 19 this week, Heal and Blaze by Andrew Bees. And coming in at number 18, My Mission Is Possible by Tosh. Number 17 this week on the chart, So I Can Love You by Novelty. Number 16, When You Love by Lukie D. 15, The Wranglin' featuring Dean Fraser with Ernie Wranglin' and Big Youth. Number 14, Attention Seeker by Bunny Lai Lai. Number 13 this week on the chart, She's Taken Already by Philip Fraser with Scaramouche. Number 12, Bad For Me by Sophia Brown. Checking in at number 11 this week, Cornerstone by the Marley Brothers. This song, peak position, was number 2. And now, here's a look at the top 10 most played song on the Foundation Radio Network Top 30 Reggae Chart. After spending 17 weeks on the chart last week, this song checked in at number 5. Moved 5 places down the chart to be your number 10 song this week. It is Dear Mr. Government by Sugar on the Penthouse record label. This song was number 1 for 2 weeks.
Argument done. Hello, Mr. Government. This is a call from the ghetto. Please don't forget, say poor people elect you. Things down here is not so great, but we are trying to hold the faith with empty plates.
Last week, this song checked in at the number 9 spot, still remain at the number 9 position this week. It is I'm Happy by Mary Isa.
I've been waiting for your love, my love. Get done waiting for your love, my love. Thank you, Lord, for sending love to me. I'm so blessed. I'm feeling so complete.
Last week, this song position was number 10 on the chart. It moved 2 places up the chart to be your number 8 song this week. It is Baby Don't Do It, Now I Know by Glenn Washington on the Noni Music record label.
Now I know that you're not smart. How you said goodbye and now you were sad. Baby, don't do it. Don't break your own heart. Even though I'd give you another chance. Oh, girl.
After spending 15 weeks on the chart last week, this song checked in at number 8, moved 1 place up the chart to be your number 7 song this week. It is Forever Young by Timmy Love on the Bootcamp Records label.
Let's dance in style, let's dance for a while. Heaven can wait, we're only watching the skies. Hoping for the best, but expecting the worst. Are you gonna drop the bomb or not?
This song was your number 6 song last week. This week, it is still your number 6 song. It is Import Corruption by Paul Elliott on the Stronger Productions record label.
Corruption, 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 corruption. Wouldn't shot each other down food. Make the little you take my axe road.
You probably call this one a fast mover after spending 5 weeks on the chart. Last week it checked in at number 11. Moved 6 places up the chart to be your number 5 song this week. It is Diamonds in the Sun by Tanya Stevens, Cedella Marley, and Diana King on the Tuds record label.
She just sits there crying. Nobody hears her though. And her hope, it isn't dying. No, she gave up on it years ago.
Here's one to watch. After spending 7 weeks on the chart last week, this song checked in at the number 4 spot. Still holding down the number 4 spot this week. It is Cedella Marley with Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood on the Ghetto Youths International record label. 10 weeks ago, this song entered the chart. Last week, it checked in at number 3. Still holding down the number 3 spot this week, it is My Brethren, Make It Easy on Yourself by Donna V on the V-Pal Music record label.
Fighting your brothers every day. That's me. No sense at all.
Last week, this song was number 2. This week, this song still remain at the number 2 spot. I'm talking about Turn Up the Music by Anthony B on the Massive B record label.
Yeah, so turn it up, my selector, not turn down the sound. Turn up the music, turn up the music. To all the dance all nice, me have to sip another round. Turn up the music.
And now, here's your number 1 song for this week on the Foundation Radio Network Top 30 Reggae Music Chart Countdown. After spending 12 weeks on the chart last week, this song registered as your number 1, making it your number 1 for the second consecutive week. It is Minano by Shaggy on the Ranch record label.
There you have it. Number 1 for the second week in a row. Shaggy with Minano. Or we could have said, I want them. Beautiful song. I predict this one's going to be number 1. How long it's going to remain at the number 1 spot? That depends on you. Keep it locked right here to Reflection with Clinton Lindsay every Wednesday between the hours of 5 and 6 on FlexFM.online and also Clinton Lindsay Official on YouTube. Now, I'm going to turn it over back to the man of the hour, Mr. Lindsay, but before I do that, hey, I am going to keep jamming while you keep reflecting.
Okay, thank you very much, TC. And again, congratulations to Shaggy. You know, when you bother Shaggy or someone messes with Shaggy, he puts it on record. Me no know. Congratulations to Shaggy. Hey, and that's it. We have come to the close of this week's episode of Reflections with Clinton Lindsay. Join me again next week when we'll have a very, very a good guest, I would say, a very, very, very interesting guest. And until next week, you take care and spread the word. And don't forget to join my YouTube channel, Clinton Lindsay Official. Subscribe and leave your comments. I love reading your comments. So until next week, you take care and may the good Lord bless and keep you.
Come make me tell you about the things them way I want, sir. Back in the days when the dancer used to warm, sir. When Clinton Lindsay used to bust them, make them want, sir. Whole heap of artists Clinton bring come up America. Some never know say Clinton Lindsay a promoter. Bring up the biggest set of artists from Jamaica. Like Super Cat and Mr. Early be the doctor. Whole heap of artists, none of them me can't remember. Who can remember when them used to keep Jamaica? The kind of show that used to give out no for water to reggae artists around the world and from Jamaica, New York City, where him used to do the radio. Come make me tell you about the things them way I want, sir. Back in the days when the dancer used to warm, sir. When Clinton Lindsay used to bust them, make them want, sir. Whole heap of artists Clinton bring come up America. Some never know say Clinton Lindsay a promoter. Bring up the biggest set of artists from Jamaica. Like Super Cat and Mr. Early be the doctor. Only for artists, no for them me can't remember. Who can remember when them used to keep Jamaica? The kind of show that used to give out no for water. To reggae artists from the world and from Jamaica. New York City where him used to do the radio.